Human-shaped organisms, this is BestInSlot. We are back building our InGen facility in Jurassic World Evolution, our modded park build. In the last video, we added our very plastic-looking Velociraptors based on the Kenner toy line from the Lost World Jurassic Park. We did actually pop out 4 more of those towards the end, so what we're going to do is just shift those bad boys and girls, I don't know why they're bad boys and girls, but they are, over here to their enclosure with the weird line. Somebody did give me a really good justification for why the weird line exists, but I can't remember it, so let's go from there. So today we're going to have a look at 2 mods by the same author, actually, by Digital Duck Modeling, somebody who I actually worked with, inverted commas, in that they did all the work and I asked for something in the white Indoraptor that I showcased on the channel, and also a couple of other really cool mods that I've showcased in the past. So lots of good stuff. One of them, they're both redesigns for existing dinosaurs, and we're going to start off with something a little simpler. We're going to start off with an Ankylosaurus. Now this is going to be a paleo-accurate version of said Ankylosaurus. It looks a lot more like the Nodosaurids in the game, and a lot more like an actual Ankylosaurus should, which is pretty cool. So we're going to pop out a few of these, and these are going to go live with the Ankylodocus. So nice and easy, don't need to make an exhibit for them. We will be making an exhibit today, of course, for our other... What skin is that? Oh, of course. Right, okay, I don't think I can use the 2001 patterns. Right? Yeah, this was released... Where was this released? You know what, I have no idea, but it should be okay. Let's go with that, it should be okay. How good does that building look? In the snow, in the dark. Very cool. Right, let's go meet our Velociraptors. Thank you all again for suggesting names in the comment section down below. So, we have Sausage, Ken, Barbie, because different people suggested Ken and Barbie, which makes a lot of sense, this combo. They are plastic. Pippin, Frodo, Kenner, Mr. Bean, Merry, Sam, and Rubberando. And we have 2 alphas. Pippin, of course, always the alpha of the group, even back in Lord of the Rings, obviously. Totally. There we go. Now, I was actually meant to download, there's actually been an update to this mod, and I didn't download it, I don't think. I think there's one that's added snow onto the rocks, so it actually looks really cool, so I will get that before the next video. I don't know why I didn't get it before this video, but it's been a while since we did a video. You know, South America pack came out, I've been very distracted, I'm very easily distracted, so yeah. Let's get our Ankies out. So the other dinosaur we're going to work on is, again, by Digital Duck. I'll link both of these down below if you want to download them for yourselves. But it is a redesign of the Baryonyx to make it more look like the original design we saw. You remember when the Jurassic World website first came out and there was that Baryonyx that everyone loves, with the yellow and the blue and the much more... How do I say this in a nice way? A much more Baryonyx looking skull, basically. So basically, I can read out the list of changes. This mod is a redesign of the Baryonyx based on the scrapped Jurassic World concept art currently on the website. The model is completely different from the original, with a much less crocodilian head, instead being long and thin. The claw size is increased, and general anatomy was fixed to better match the real animal and the original concept art. Sadly, the eyelids are not fully rigged, which makes the mod trash, but we're going to use it anyway. I'm kidding, don't hurt me. Right. I'm just gonna wait a second before popping out the Anky, because we do want it to be in a nice daytime and light so we can see exactly what's going on. We can have a little think about where the Baryonyx is gonna go. Maybe there's a little bit. Right, let's get moist. Let's get moist. A little bit of a right. You are a problem child. All this over here. You'd think the water would take that out, no problem. But here we are. The water actually looks so nice around the base of these mountains. Again, just because of the snow. The snow is honestly my favourite thing. It is amazing. Look at that. That's cool. That's me trying to stifle a sneeze. Right, hopefully this is installed. Yeah, look at him! Very cool. I'll forgive her for saying Ankylosaurus. I know some people do, but that is really, really cool. That is, you know, very much more like... Well, it is what we suspect Ankylosaurus actually looked like. You can see how the plating doesn't jut out at the top, which is what you see in a lot of the older renditions, but instead kind of just curls around the body. The nodules on the top, again, curl around the body. The dinosaur as a whole looks a lot smaller. It may be a little bit less intimidating, but it is also more accurate, which is cool. Accuracy is cool. I really like it. It looks a lot more like, as you would expect, like, say, the Ankylosaurus that you're going to see in Saurian, for example, which is, if nothing else, a very accurate game, so. Beautiful. Right, let's pop out some other colours. So we have a woodland. They should all be different. I must admit, I do prefer the default to the others, because this one, for example, is nuts. It looks like it's been rolling around in Cheeto dust or something. You're just a little bit too orange for an Ankylosaurus, but I have said in the past that I wish the Ankylosaurus and Ankylosaurus in general and other saurids in general had more interesting colour schemes. This one does. It's kind of got like a hand of Sauron kind of mark on the mask as well. Like someone's like bloodied their hand up and planted it into the skull to mark him as the leader. You will be the alpha. The alpha needs a name. When it comes to naming your dinosaurs, please feel free to name the alpha, inverted commas, something leadery and evil, basically, is what I'm going for here. Leadery and evil, those are official terms. Don't look them up. Right, so we'll pop out the other two colours, and whilst that's going on, we're going to carry on over here. So I think for the Baryonyx, what we can do is just, it's a test of the dinosaur's ability to function in an aquatic environment. It's, you know, I think that makes perfect sense, right? It's we need a dinosaur we can use in aqua-heavy environments, and therefore we're going to test out the Baryonyx. How good is the Baryonyx at that? How usable is it going to be in a combat scenario or whatever? I mean, we always talk about the combat, right? But what if you could train dinosaurs to do other things? You know, we've got sniffer dogs and all that kind of jazz, which might be pushing it a bit, but you could maybe train a dinosaur to do some slightly different stuff that we don't really expect right now. I'm very curious if they go that direction in Jurassic World Dominion. Oh no. Just going to put a little bit of a rock on top of that one. This is all going to be part of the enclosure. I just want to get a little bit high, a little bit of interest. It's like it's like testing out a Jeep or something, you know? We're trying to see how it handles the terrain, essentially. I know, guys, it's windy, I'm sorry. It actually looks like they're covered in snow a little bit. It's very cool. What skin have we got over here? Oh, it's green! Is that my Vivid? That is vivid as balls. Yeah, Vivid actually shouldn't be green, it should be purple, but still. Let's get all those knocked out. Boo, 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 boo. And try to fix our destroyed buildings. That sounds like a plan. There we go. As much as I do love how that looks, very cool. Now, no. We also need some Baryonyxes. If I look on the page, I believe there are multiple skins, and again, I'm kind of in a situation where the default skin is amazing, because it matches the one from the website. There are alternate skins provided, I believe, and I did install the mod for the alternate skins. I'm not sure how good they're going to be. But, really, there's only one way to find out, so let's do it. Let's pop out some Barrys. This is a casual thing I do. I'm lying around at home, chilling, and Barry pops out. I'm like, oh, what's up, Barry? I'll find it. This will be funny. Let me find the joke. It's there somewhere. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the joke is. It's something about me birthing a lot of men called Barry. Okay, that's the joke. Just make up the actual punchline somewhere in your head. Thank you. Okay, so we've already got shops here. We don't really want to do that anymore. We can just carry on this fence path, I think. I'll make that middle bit a kind of a thing, you know, I like things, generally speaking, when they're not Barry. Yeah, I'm fine to just have it kind of straight across there, and then maybe, how do we want to view the Baryonyx? Maybe a viewing tower? We've not done a viewing tower in a little while. I'm just going to put that in again. We're going to do it right, no jokes. I just think, we've got like a tower here, right? You're not going to sit on there, are you? Oh, you are? Oh, that's cool. I like that a lot. I thought, for some reason, I didn't think that was going to work. I thought it was going to delete the mountain, but that's awesome. It's like, yeah, that's really, I'm really on board with that. Okay, that should be Fancy Path. Should it be Fancy Path? How have I done it elsewhere? Fancy Path, right? Yeah. Because it is a guest one. Or maybe, ooh, maybe this one isn't the guest one, right? This is just for InGen people. Because this is the high security one. It's like a mountain base, you know, kind of shebang. We'll base it up a little bit. But there is another one attached to the same thing if you happen to be a normie, you know? I really like that. Why did I think that was not... Well, whatever, doesn't matter. Right. Come on, boys and girls. I don't know what gender you are. I'm not going to lift up your tail and find out. Where is my... This, right? E. It makes sense. Put them in with the Ankylosaurus. Makes that enclosure a little bit more interesting. And... I don't have to make another one, basically. Let's give them a feeder as well so they don't die. That sounds like very, very intelligent park management to me. I think you'll all be very impressed. I actually really like this Ankylosaurus. Remember, this is our modded Anky. Look at that. It's beautiful. Even though you are weird and gormless, you're still cooler than you used to be. Unfortunately, you actually match the new Ankylosaurus less than you match the old Ankylosaurus. But that's neither here nor there. Okay.
Transportation underway.
The lights at night. Ah! I love lights. In case that hasn't been immediately obvious from anyone who's watched my channel for like 2 minutes. So I think I've got a little bit... Yeah, I just want to come up with fun things that match things. Does that make sense? Fun things that match things. So what we're going to do... Nice big, very long and thin enclosure. The Baryonyx is going to get a lot of room though. I think that's probably enough. Because that's already humongous. And then we'll bring in the river for other things. I really like how that river looks. I'm like curling around the mountain. I mean, it's very cool. But I don't want to use up all... No, I think that's okay. In case you didn't get that, that was No, I think that's okay. Am I going to maybe put something else there? Okay, we'll go a little bit further up. My plan, right, so this is electrified fence, okay? So, because we're approaching the water, we're not going to put the electrified fence in. Things might go terribly wrong. We're just going to swap to concrete. Thematic, ladies and gentlemen. Thematic. Please don't all be too impressed at once. Okay, that's terrible. Eh. Okay, just need to match that with that. Eh? I'll do. Alright, cool, yeah. No, I like that. We'll have to, obviously, do things, but I'm okay with doing things. I've been doing things my whole life-ish. I think we can put... Yeah, go on then. We'll keep up this weird angular thing we've got going on. It kind of suits, you know, hard angles and sharp shapes and, you know, the mad shapes that I'm throwing down in the clubs. It's the kind of thing we need to sell this as an InGen park. Okay, less of the mad shapes I throw down in the park, but in the club, I just thought they were relevant and I thought I'd mention them. Not in water. I would disagree with that assessment. Let's get some trees. Not too many. We're going to keep it chill on the trees. Okay, that's already too many. I want it to feel a bit like an arid sort of environment. I'm worried it's not big enough. Not a concern. I'm worried it's not the right... Is there a way to phrase that where I won't have to make a stupid joke in my head, or is there a way to phrase that where I could pretend I'm a mature individual? I'm worried that the enclosure I've built for my Baryonyx is not sufficient in size to resemble what would be a proper Baryonyx enclosure. There we go. Right. Let's pop out some dinosaurs. Let's pop out some Barys. I'm excited about this one. Right there, buddy. You've caught in the light perfectly. It's going to look beautiful. There we look at him. It is the Jurassic World website Baryonyx. Now, I do not like Baryonyx in this game, so finding a Baryonyx I do like would be really cool. So let's have a look at this. It's definitely got the skin, you know, the right skin. Let's get rid of this bloody depth field. It's definitely got the right skin colour with the yellow and the blue and all that kind of jazz. You know, the blue markings are in the right place. I do like the face a lot more, I must say, with the much thinner... Look at that. It's not a crocodile anymore. It's an actual Baryonyx, sort of. I think that's a vast improvement. If you actually look at it on the... I'll try to remember Oh no, what's going on with my recording? Has it gone mad? It looks like it's gone mad. I need to go find out. I'm scared. Oh no, we're okay. We're okay. I've changed up my recording method because I had some problems with Mass Effect last night when recording it, and whenever I hop into NVIDIA Ansel now, it stops and it's freaking me out. I'm worried that you guys can't see what I'm seeing. So I'm not going to use Ansel, okay? Anyways, yeah, it looks really, really cool. Love the new head shape, love the colourings. Looks like it's plucked straight from the website. Now, I was not as obsessed with the website version as I know a lot of people were. It's cool. They're not all cool. The Parasol offers, for example, I hate from the bottom of my heart. But this is an improvement. It helps that I do not like the Baryonyx by default, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome.
Am I doing 4 Baryonyxes? That seems like a lot of Baryonyx. Oh well, what are you going to do? So these will need names as well. Baryonyx will fall under large carnivore. I don't have a medium carnivore grouping at the moment, but I think we're going to do one for the next playthrough. Oh, that's that raw. Baby. Yeah, I like it. The skins are really nice as well, actually. I'm impressed. I'm always impressed with duck stuff, though. Stop eating meat, you fools. You're a fish boy. The worst superhero of them all. This is Aquaman as a child. This is Fish Boy. Humour. I have it too. Right. Yeah, I really like this area over here. I kind of want to draw a fish. Is that nuts? I kind of want to draw a fish. I'm going to draw a fish. This is going to be a masterpiece. I don't think I've ever seen anyone do this. Thus cementing myself as the greatest park builder in Jurassic Park evolution history. I think that needs to come down a little bit different on the angle. Is there a way to do a dot? What if I do that? Okay. It also needs moving to the right. We can do a dot. We'll just have to use something else. Nope. Nope. What is that there? Poke at. Go away. Thank you. You nerd. Oh, we should colour it in. That'll help. Get my stone on. Just there we go. Okay, absolutely beautiful. It's the scales, you see. Cover the outside in this. Don't know why we're doing this. Oh yeah. Yeah, frankly, I am an artist. Anyways, let's shovel these Baryonyxes over into their aquatic, rugged, all-terrain testing facility. We're going to equip them with massive wheels and, you know, nice big V8 engines and stuff like that. It's going to be great. Maybe even a V10. Let's go nuts. It's like a little... I mean, no, I don't think that's going to be a thing. I swear I remember there being a technique for placing path in a dot. Now, unfortunately, if we were playing on the... I really should have the mixed eras mod in. I'm going to bring it in next playthrough. It's a mod that lets you use stuff from Jurassic World and Jurassic Park in each other. I know you can use Jurassic Park stuff, or Jurassic World stuff in Jurassic Park. I don't know if it goes both ways. But, if it does, we'll definitely bring it in, because it will give me access to the science and stuff. I prefer building in Jurassic World. I like the helicopters, I like the monorail and stuff like that. But the lack of science and decorations is obviously a pain, so... we will do what we can to fix that. I'm just going to make this look like it's fitting. There you go. It was always designed around the fish.
Transportation complete.
Even cooler! Oh, I wish I'd have more room now. I could cover it in the sides in water.
Delivery has been completed.
There's not enough water, now it looks silly. Okay, whatever. We'll work on that later. That is my masterpiece, though.
Asset delivery complete.
I was worried about this exhibit being too small, but it's not. It's humongous. It really is. It actually looks really cool with the Baryonyx. This is honestly, like, it sounds weird. This is one of the nicer exhibits I've ever made. It's not like I did anything. It's just, honestly, it's the blimmin' snow. I love it. I want that to be a bit more of a gradual slope, I think. Fish are fuming. Don't blame them. They're about to get destroyed. Go on, buddy. Go on. Go on. Well done, pal. Well done. That's what I'd like to see. Okay. Right. Well, 20 minutes in, and we're finished. But we'll carry on. We're going to spend some time with our dinos. We're going to do a little bit of pathing and stuff now, as I want to do, really. Remember to check out the QC in the description of the video down below, and you'll be able to name our dinosaurs if that's something you are interested in. Which it should be, because dinosaurs are cool. You are not even, are you? That's very upsetting for me. I think it's okay, though. So we need names for... Let me have a little think here. For 4 Baryonyx, which, like I said, is large carnivore, and I will make a medium carnivore thing for next season. And also for Ankylosaurus as well, which I believe Ankylosaurus have their own group? Question mark? Oh, that might not be true. If they don't, they're under medium herbivores, okay? Just play it by ear. Follow your heart. All that kind of nonsense. Imagine you're in a sports film and go from there, basically. Okay, look at that, there we go. Throwing mad shapes, it's like I'm in a bloody club again. God, I do not throw mad shapes. Okay, night has fallen. I'm just going to chill. I'm going to chill, watch our dinos. We've got a lovely fish design here. I'm wondering if I can do anything else to make this whole area look a little bit nicer. Is this going to look okay? Like a little border. It's not even. Although I'm kind of pretending it is. What if I thicken this up? Ah! Cheeky. Although now it's ruined that. Less cheeky. They are not the cheeky girls. That fits in pretty well though now. Can I put trees around here? Is that a thing? Do I want to put trees around there? Not really. But it's nice to know I can. I have the power, if I so choose. It's so pointless. That's what makes it cool. Oh, yeah, this is what we need to do. We need to make this one look a little bit more high-tech, you know? This is not for the regular humans. Is that even? Oh, it is. Fair play. Not for the regular humans. Let's drag this out over there. And maybe put a little bit of fencing in here. Nothing too serious. At the end of the day, it's only a viewing tower, but I do like to have the idea a little bit that it's not for the normies, you know? It is for InGen licensed employees only. That changed onto that rather beautifully, it must be said. Alright, cool. It's a beautiful evening. Where's my dinos at? Don't know why I had to do that. There's our Ankylosaurus. Ah, beautiful. Right, let's hop into capture mode. We'll spend a little time in capture mode. I was going to tell a story. And I started to tell a story about me throwing mad shapes in the club. And then I figured, do I want to tell the story? It's not like embarrassing or anything, but I feel like people will take things the wrong way. I will going to tell the story anyway. It's not even a story, it's just a thing to prove. Anyways, so back at university, my first year in Preston, this was a long time ago now, like 8 years or something. Oh god, that makes me so old. I met this girl at the club. You know, we were like, me and a bunch of my mates, we were all low 20s, we all went out to the club and met girls and danced and, you know, did what we did. Yeah, that's just... It was university, right? I don't have to, I feel like I'm trying to justify that, and I don't think I should have to, so I'm going to stop. The point is, I met this girl from Bratislava. I think it's going really well. Like, we were hitting it off, we were talking a lot, and I did some stupid joke with a no entry sign. I can't remember what it was, but it worked. Because, as it happens though, Bratislava's in... No, she's from Slovakia, but I'd been to Bratislava, which is the capital city of Slovakia, if I remember correctly, just that previous summer, like a few months ago, so... We had something to talk about. Bratislava, by the way, really nice. Although, I was very drunk at the time, I don't really remember much about Bratislava. How cool does this look, by the way? With the snow and the trees and the grass and the Ankies and the Ankylodocus. It's ruined it now by facing me and looking at me with his face, but that was very cool. There's something about the mix of like the grass and the snow that looks amazing to me. Well said, buddy. I know I've talked about that a lot, but I just can't get over how cool it looks. Anyways, things are going really well. You know, got a number, all this kind of jazz, and she said, you know, we were going to go hit up another club, and that's right, I hit up clubs, I throw shapes, but before we left, I hadn't met her on the dance floor, I met her outside the bathrooms or something like that, and before we left, she suggested, oh, we should go dance for a little bit. And, you know, I was drunk, so I was like, yeah, fine, whatever, that sounds like a great... I'm not going to say no, so that sounds like a really good idea. And it lasted about 5 minutes, and she never talked to me again. I have no discernible rhythm. My dancing is... Some people go to a club and they dance, and they'll meet a girl or a guy, or whatever, and they'll have a great time. And that will help their case. I am not that person. I no longer have to be that person, thankfully, but I'm not that person. I never really enjoyed being... I never really enjoyed that as a scene, if I'm totally honest. I don't know why I'm talking about this whilst I watch a Baryonyx, but I really like the Baryonyx. I never really enjoyed... I really enjoyed clubbing and going out with my mates, and it sounds daft I enjoyed clubbing, but you know, it's university, you get a little drunk, and you go out and you dance like an idiot, and we had a nice time. And we always went to... Sometimes we'd end up in serious clubs, but usually we went to more jokey clubs, or a rock club and stuff like that, you know, it was chill. Warehouse and Pop World were our two main clubs. Pop World was nice. Pop World, if you stayed until closing, usually like 3-4 AM, they'd give you toast on the dance floor, just to sober you up a little bit before the journey home. Yeah, so I really enjoyed that, but I never really enjoyed I've never really been a guy to go out and, you know, go out on the pull and all that kind of jazz. I feel like when people go out with that as their express aim, they just come across weirdly. I don't know. Whatever works for your kids. Well, not kids, hopefully, but... Where's my other berries at? There we are. It's like they've... Oh, you're just inside each other. They're on the pole. If someone wants to eat fish, so I can make a thumbnail, that'd be really cool. Is that the default one? I think that's the default. Okay. Now, I don't think this is working. Like I said, I think NVIDIA Ansel is not going to work, unfortunately, because of how I set my recording system up for Mass Effect, which I'm playing, by the way. I just started playing the Mass Effect Saga on my second channel. If you want to check out a super cool playthrough, I would recommend it. Hint, hint, it's linked in the description down below. Actually very excited about it. But I did have to change the recording mode because the game bugged out like 45 minutes in. And I fixed it by changing the recording mode, but it does mean things like Ansel probably won't work as well. One last check-in with the Ankies and the Ankylosaurus and the fish. And my many raptors. We do actually have a lot of raptors now. I can't see any for bloody H's. My little toys, my little plastic boys. My little toys, my little plastic boys. No, stop now. Who even am I? I don't even know who I am anymore. Right, okay, let's go check out our Anky set over here. Yeah, it's pleasant, you know? Just to chill with the dinos. I will have to see if they... I think there's an update, like I remember reading about it. I will have to double check and we'll integrate that into the next video for sure, if it does indeed, you know, exist. It does have to exist, I'm afraid. I'm a stickler for things like that. Beautiful. It looks serene and pleasant. It's a nice world. There's like a little hint that it's a park because we've got the power lines behind, but generally speaking, it could be anywhere, you know? Which admittedly is not the style of park we're meant to be building, but that's not the point. It just looks really cool. Even the Ankylosaurus, mainly because it's in the tree line. Anything walking between redwoods looks amazing. If I danced between redwoods, it would fix the problem, because redwoods make everything look cool. Don't know what noise my throat just made, hopefully you didn't hear it. Right, we are going to end it there then, my lovely ladies and gentlemen. Go check out both of these mods by Digital Duck in the comments section down below. Remember to leave your name suggestions as well via the cutie in the description down below. The mods are not in the comment section, they're also in the description. Ignore me. Well, don't ignore me, do exactly what I say, but listen to the smart me, not the dumb me, okay? Let's go with that. Wow, this has been a video. Okay, thank you very much for joining me, though. Again, leave your name suggestions. If you have any mod suggestions, stuff like that, feel free to hit me up with those as well. I'm not playing with new mods specifically. We can play with any mod out there for Jurassic World for this playthrough, so I am open to many, many different suggestions. Until the next time, thank you so much for joining me. Cheers, much love, as always. Bye-bye. Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to help support me a little bit more, you can do so at patreon.com/bestinslot. There's a link in the description down below. Every little really does help in times like these, but it's not at all expected, and by just watching the video you've already helped me out massively, and it makes you a pretty cool person, so well done you. Thanks for joining me either way, I'll see you next time.